Thank you, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Lavender Show. Today, we're so excited to welcome our newest guest, Cynthia Chimpanzee. And that's going to go along great with our latest letter from one of our viewers. All right, so our letter today comes to us from Paul Purple, and Paul Purple would like to know, Dear Lavender and Simon, can you please explain the difference between apes and monkeys? Well, that's a great question, Paul Purple, and I think LL and Cynthia Chimpanzee should have a great answer for that. Let's go and turn it over to LL, and please welcome special guest Cynthia Chimpanzee, everybody. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the LL Lavender Show. Today, we are so excited to welcome our newest guest, Cindy Chimpanzee. She will tell us all about what is the difference between apes and monkeys. Great question, Paul Purple. Let's go ahead and turn it over to Cindy Chimpanzee, shall we?
Thank you, everyone.
Well, first of all, welcome, Cindy Chimpanzee. So glad you could be here. Why don't you start off by answering that question, will you?
Well, thank you, everyone, for the warm reception. First of all, I'd just like to point out that usually apes are much bigger than monkeys. We have like bigger brains and bigger bodies.
Ah, very interesting.
Yeah,
Please continue.
We're usually much bigger. We're a lot bigger than monkeys, and we're smarter usually. And the main thing is apes don't have tails. See,
no tails. I had never noticed that or thought about that. Great to know.
Yeah,
great to know.
If you see a tail, that's a monkey, not an ape. And we're pretty cool like that. We have no tails, and we're usually bigger. And we do this.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
A lot of us apes do this thing called brachiating.
The bigger brain. Who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, and we do this thing called brachiating. It's like where we use our arms to swing from the trees, But some monkeys do that, but like orangutans and chimpanzees are really good at brachiating, if you can say that.
Oh, and how do you say that word again?
Brachiating. It's like where you use your arms to like swing from trees like orangutans.
Brachiating?
Brachiating. It's like where you use your...
I'll have to remember
use your
that
arms to swing from trees, and it's like really cool. It's like, again, that's how orangutans and chimpanzees. Some monkeys do it, but most of us, a lot of us apes do it.
All right.
So, like the mountain gorillas, they're too big to do that, but they use their shoulders in different ways, But yeah, bigger chests and bigger heads and bigger bodies.
All right, and can you fill us in on some of the members of the ape family?
That's a great question. So the biggest member of the ape family must be the silverback mountain gorilla, and then there's like the chimpanzees, and then there's bonobos, and what about...
Well, I must tell you, Cindy, and the audience watching at home, that chimpanzees are my favorite. Have been since LL was a little lad.
I like them too. And chimpanzees and orangutans, and...
All right, Cindy, is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
All us apes are in danger because we're losing our land and people are trying to hunt.
All right, well, thank you for joining us today. Paul Purple, I hope that answers your question about what is the difference between apes and monkeys. And thank you, Cindy Chimpanzee, for joining us.
Thank you.
Please join us for the next episode of the LL Lavender Show. For now, toodaloo.
Just a side note, for those of you that want to support chimpanzees, check out the Jane Goodall Institute. They're doing some great work over in Africa. And just do research on chimpanzees and support the Jane Goodall Institute if you can do anything like that. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks, LL.